Assalamu alaikum ji, I am Dr. Mohammad Nasir Rashid, President of Hair Club and American Board Certified Hair Transplant Surgeon and also a Fellow of International Society of Hair Restoration Surgery. I've been practicing hair transplant surgery in Lahore, Pakistan since year 2001, and it's been like more than almost 3 decades that I've been in this specialty, and I have done thousands of hair transplants. People from different walks of life have come to us, which includes a lot of celebrities, public figures, politicians, army personnel, showbiz stars, actors, producers, directors, lawyers, doctors. So we want to share some very valuable information with the new generation who is now facing hair loss, especially what we call the Gen Z. They are not aware of the pitfalls of different hair loss treatments and different hair loss procedures which are now available nowadays, and this needs a very professional assessment on part of the doctor and the surgeon to see which procedure is suitable for which patient. So if there is a wrong selection of procedure for the wrong patient, even the best of the procedures can be disastrous and the results can be very discouraging. So you have to make sure that when you want to do something about your hair loss, you should seek advice, professional advice from a fully qualified, highly experienced and trained hair transplant surgeon or hair loss specialist. So now the first thing that comes to mind is that how to select the surgeon. Number 1, the qualification of the surgeon. Number 2, the experience of the surgeon. Number 3, the portfolio of the surgeon. Now, as comes the qualification, there is a lot of confusion about qualification of a hair transplant surgeon, which has recently been cleared by PMDC. A hair transplant surgeon is a doctor who specializes and is fully trained and qualified in modern hair transplant surgery of FUE, FUT, hybrid, DHI. So please note that being a simple doctor or being a simple plastic surgeon or being a simple dermatologist doesn't make you a hair transplant surgeon at all. Even if it is a family physician, a GP, a plastic surgeon, a general surgeon, a dermatologist, all of these people have to undergo thorough and rigorous training and study, and they have to upgrade their knowledge, they have to attend proper structured training, they have to undergo hands-on training, and they have to undergo a thorough assessment examination procedure, after which they can become a hair transplant surgeon. By default, if anyone is a plastic surgeon, whether he has done FCPS, whether he has done FRCS, if somebody is a dermatologist, whether he has done FCPS, MRCP, unless he has done proper training and he has done a basic qualification in hair transplant surgery, he is not a hair transplant surgeon. This is the main thing that all the patients have to keep in mind, that when they are going to a doctor, they should make sure that the person is a hair transplant surgeon, no matter from which background specialty he is coming. So the basic qualification for hair transplant surgeon is American Board of Hair Restoration Surgery. This is the only board in the world which conducts oral and written examination to assess the skill, to assess the knowledge, and to assess the competency of any doctor who is aspiring to become a hair transplant surgeon. So the basic qualification is which is required for a hair transplant surgeon is that he should have passed the exam, oral and written, of American Board of Hair Restoration Surgery. And after passing this exam, the Board of American Hair Restoration Surgery gives the status of diplomat to the qualifying doctor who has passed the exam. So you should make sure that at least the person that you are consulting or you are choosing for hair transplant surgery has passed the American Board of Hair Restoration Surgery exam, and he is listed on the ABHRS, which is the abbreviation of American Board of Hair Restoration Surgery. They have a website, abhrs.org or abhrs.com, and you should go and check that whether your doctor name and profile is mentioned and listed and displayed on the website, official website of ABHRS, as a qualified and American Board certified doctor. This is the basic thing. And now comes post-graduation qualification, which is that if you want the state-of-the-art surgery, you want results like the celebrities have got. So in that case, there is a there is a more advanced qualification in hair transplant which is called Fellow of International Society of Hair Restoration Surgery, which takes almost half a decade to fulfill the requirements to become a fellow of ISHRS USA, International Society of Hair Restoration Surgery. You should be very careful that you should not confuse this qualification, which is fellow of ISHRS, with simple membership of ISHRS, because a lot of people are just member of ISHRS. So member of ISHRS is nothing, is just as you get apply for any society or club membership and you get this membership in few months. So being a member doesn't make any doctor qualified hair transplant surgeon. But if somebody has gotten the status of a fellow, that means that he has fulfilled the requirements, which take about 5 years and which take a lot of effort and work and research on part of the qualifying doctor to, you know, get this status of the fellow of ISHRS. So the top-notch surgeons in the world, all of the hair transplant surgeons who are the best in the world, all of them are FISHRS. That means that they are fellows of International Society of Hair Restoration Surgery. And at present moment, there are just few hundred of surgeons all over the world who are FISHRS qualified. So there is also a list of these FISHRS qualified surgeons on the website of ISHRS USA. The website address is ishrs.org. You can just go there and see the list of those surgeons who have got the status of fellow of ISHRS. So these qualifications are good enough to ensure your safety as regards the hair transplant surgery that you are planning to undergo. If your surgeon is ABHRS qualified, or if your surgeon is FISHRS, then you are in safe hands. So this is the basic thing to look for when you are selecting a hair transplant clinic or a hair transplant surgeon. Thank you.